Welcome back to the Tahoe Real Estate Show. Scott Peters joins us this week from MUN CPA. Scott, you've been on the show a number of times. Chris does the financial fix here on the network. Tell us about yourself.
Name's Scott Peters. I'm a certified public accountant and work with MUN CPAs. And also work in our research and development tax credit department.
Let's talk about R&D credits in terms of tax returns. What do you need to know for going into the tax season?
Yeah, so the research and development tax credit, the R&D credit as we like to call it, is it's a tax incentive that the government created to help businesses create new products, new processes, and basically to invent new things.
Who qualifies? Do I qualify, or
Any business owner qualifies. If you create new things, if you design, invent, if you test new products, new processes, and the key is new to you. So if you're developing things, let's say you want to develop a toy or something like that, or you want to do a new product, or you're designing something new, that can go into the tax credit calculation.
So 2016 right now, looking at 2017, does it apply for 2016 or is it new for 2017?
So an existing business can take the R&D credit if they qualify, and they can go back 3 years and amend returns if they haven't utilized it currently or in the past.
What's new for 2016 that you should be aware of?
So there's been recent legislation passed in Congress that will allow new companies, startup companies, to take this specific R&D credit against payroll taxes. So if you're a new company and you've been in business for a couple years and you haven't had any profit to pay taxes on, well, this new law allows you to go and apply this credit towards payroll taxes. So every company, if you have employees, you pay payroll taxes regardless of whether you're making money or not, net income. So it's a really good tool for startup companies to utilize starting in 2017.
All right, so if I'm not profitable for 2 years, I can apply it towards payroll tax and potentially get some money back even though I didn't show a profit?
So it's even better than that. It's before every quarter, most businesses have to pay their taxes on a quarterly basis. Right? They file quarterly tax returns. So if you qualify for this tax credit and you're ahead of the game going into 2017 and you're ready for this, you can eliminate some of that tax burden having to pay those quarterly taxes. So you have to have this kind of in place before you get started. So the sooner you get to it, the better. But the way it's supposed to work is that you're prevented from having to pay those taxes each quarter starting in 17.
Where do you get started? And we're almost out of time, unfortunately.
Yeah, so what we do with MUN CPAs is we'll take a business owner and we'll sit down with him for an hour or her and just go over what they do with their business, what's involved in the day-to-day kind of stuff, what kind of employees do you hire, do you have employed, and what we just need is like three years tax returns. We can, with that and the initial interview, which is no cost to them up front, just to see if they qualify.
I know what was helpful, I went down and met with John and Chris and they reviewed my previous year's tax return. I actually got some money back. It was kind of a good deal.
It is. Sometimes we can find some money going back, especially with this R&D credit, because a lot of people don't know about it or don't utilize it. It's known that 15% of people that do qualify or businesses that do qualify actually take advantage of this tax credit.
Scott, appreciate taking the time to come in.
Thanks for having me.
All right, stay tuned. More of the Tahoe Real Estate Show coming up after the break.